G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel. Goodies, beer reviews. What a crispy, cool Wednesday night. Going to Sanctus tomorrow with the missus for musical bingo, which is always a fun night. We've won some $30 gift vouchers there, and I usually take the gift vouchers. They've got 4 packs and a bottle of vanilla vodka, but I can distill myself, so I sort of... I'll take... Oh, I won't go into it now. Look what I've got. EvilTwin Brewing. I never go off topic here on the channel. Sit down, buckle up. Let's have a yarn and a beer. EvilTwin Brewing. Next 4,000 kilometres, we have sharks, spiders. What's that? A mutated rabbit. An alligator or crocodile. A jellyfish. Looks like a box jellyfish. And looks like a python. What are you laughing at? Laughing at the wildlife, can you believe it? This is Everything is Deadly here. Mega hopped hazy IPA. As soon as I read that, my mouth salivates with happiness. Mega hopped hazy IPA, 6.9% ABV. This comes in a 440ml can, which is pretty much those big standard cans, but not a pint. So not those big crazy... Anyway, don't know what I'm fucking saying. Look at this though. Look at the accuracy. Unless I need to go to Specsavers. 2.39 standard drinks, is it? It's 2.39. Really? You're that accurate? Sorry, officer, I was 0.01 after I sucked down a few fucking hazy double fucking half. Oh, stop it, Goody. Giving it a tip, giving it a swirl. Now, look, this says here, EvilTwin Brewing New York City proudly presents rah, rah, rah. And what I get is it's made here in Brookvale. So, see here, I'll cover that up in case my phone goes a bit funny. So, brewed in Australia for EvilTwin Brewing by the deadly crew Nomad Brewing Co. There we go, Nomad Brewing. And look, Nomad Brewing... their beers can be hit and miss. Some of them are nice. Some of them are very Liquorland. They're very standardised. But you know what? If this tastes good, who cares? Very big crack on the can. Everyone's gone quiet. Duck. Trump's around. Oh, it's a bad joke. I felt sorry for him a bit. I mean, I don't know. Look at this. This looks like goddamn orange juice. I can smell that. This smells good. This can excites me. I like all the wildlife and the deadly creatures, and they're only deadly. I mean, really, if the more you F around, the more you find out. Look, don't go around patting gigantic ants, snakes. Don't go pat them. Just leave them be. You know, even the ones that get nasty, like your browns, that they're only attacking you for a reason because you're a threat. Your big red belly blacks around here on the north coast are beautiful, and they're protected too, so don't go around smacking them. Like, I've removed a couple of snakes around here, and I don't hurt them. I just re-release, and just, you got to put them a little bit further away, but they're going to go back home, but you don't tell the people that. You don't go around, look, a jellyfish, if in doubt, just leave it alone. I wouldn't go around patting them. And a shark, well, you know what, if you're in their domain, I mean, and you get bitten, well, you're in the goddamn water. You're not going to get bitten on dry land. Unless it's a dog, they call them land sharks. But anyway, that's orange juice in a can. It dissipates quickly, but I did rinse my glass. Let's have a sniff. Hopefully this is good. There's nothing here on about the hops or anything. It smells nice. I just get worried when I see these recipes that are redone here in Australia by large. But some of these EvilTwin Brewings have been good. Let's go. Cheers, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm stuffed. Another big day. Got home. I've been in bed at 9:30. This is 6.9%. You'd want a big, gutsy beer for that, wouldn't you? Good mouthfeel, heaps of hops. It is a hazy IPA. Mega hop, though. Oh, let me tell you something. Very easy to drink. Very nice to drink. Better than your average rubbish Australian beers. It's hoppy. It's fruity. But it's just lacking something. That je ne sais quoi. Pardon me. I've got bad indigestion tonight. It's just lacking that little bit of something. And I think, you know what, I'm going to sound like an expert here. A big dump truck of mosaic hops. A big dump truck of mosaic. Yeah, it hasn't really excited me. I'll tell you what did excite me. Oh, Hop Nation Melbourne Fog Hazy. I won't like get out of there. I ordered a carton of that. I did a short as well last night, which I don't normally do. But I'm not going to steal the thunder from this review. I got a carton of that on the way, and I'll tell you what, I cannot believe the last time I've had a pale ale at 4.5% ABV and gone, you don't care about the ABV. It's just flavour blew my socks off, and you can hear the passion in my voice. Anyway, EvilTwin, back to here. It looks good, it smells good, and it tastes good. Is it going to be memorable? No. Is it up there with Cherubim and some of those big, gutsy New Zealand beers? No. But it's okay. And it's nice and pleasant. And I'm glad I got it. If you see it, I'd say give it a run. Because you might just go, wow, I love that. Or it'll get you into craft. But there's levels in the game. And sometimes you have these beers and, you know, I mean, this is a nice beer. It's a nice, generally balanced beer. Anyways, I won't ramble on too long because I've got to go in and I'm going to cook some chicken and some broccoli tonight. And life's been good here. Life's been good, you know. I got a roof over my head like I always say. I got my fern in the background, which is dying, but I'll bring it back probably. Winter time, things die off. I've got a few plants around the yard extra. You know, just like $6, $5. I buy them locally around here off people. They got the good thing about around here, like, I don't know if that happens in Sydney anymore. I don't think so. You got people that sell honey on the side of the road, like an honesty box, and veggies, and homegrown. A lot of veggies, which I love. I've been getting in my veggies more lately, and it's just an honesty box. I always throw in an extra $1 if I got it or two, you know, and a quick shout out to Frosty too. Like, he pulls up on the back road to Yamba Harwood there. Maclean to Harwood way, and he sells stuff like eggs. He does garlic in a bottle, and you chop it up and throw it in with a steak or something, or veggies. I do it with veggies. I get my Chinese veggies. My choy, my bok choy, the Chinese spinach I love. When I dice it up, you know what I do? I've got to get some chilies grown too. Goody, going off topic. I've got to get some chilies back up and running because I got rid of most of my chilies. They just died, got woody. They do bounce back, but after about 3-4 years cycle, I just couldn't bring some of them back. So they went into my compost bin, which I don't really have, but the bin. And I just basically, they pick up my rubbish and make compost out of me. I started also to my ancestry. Yeah, and I've got a lovely lady who's related to me. Poor thing. But they're distant. So it's through great-grandparents. But then when you think about it, geez, grandparents and great-grandparents, when you get older, they're not that far away. When you're younger, they're just this generation gap. You think, you know, oh, don't really care, I don't know. But when you go back in and look, and so I'll tell you quickly, my great grandfather on my maternal side, he was a Goodman, Goodies Beer Reviews, Goodman. He come back from World War One. He's born in Cornwall, so English fella, and he landed in South Australia, right? Get this, you come back from fucking war, and he was active, like, for a while. Come back to Australia, you obviously get citizenship or whatever happened back then, and he got a job at the Wilcannia Jail. He was a warden in Wilcannia Jail. I found his death obituary in the paper. Bro, like, that's deep sometimes, eh? We just read this, but these people lived this. And he's come back. He's hooked up with a Indigenous lady down there called, I think her name was, I won't say names, but yeah, her first name was Charlotte. And had a baby and died on the operating table, both of them. Isn't it funny? Like, he's obviously a white fella, or Englishman, but Aboriginal lady, and apologies to anyone who, talking about people that passed away, etc. But yeah, like, bro, would have broken his heart. That's the first thing I read. And the obituary read that he was a kind, amazing, amazing partner who was devastated by the death. So he's buried her, and the child was apparently not, can't find any records on the actual child, because apparently the child may not have been alive, and sorry for any triggers to anyone who lost anything. Like, I'm not an arsehole, bro, I'm pretty chill. But yeah, like, and then he's taken off from Wilcannia, and he's got a job down Goulburn at the jail, and he served about another 30 years there, but he remarried, and yeah, obviously had my nan, and the memories I have of my nan were good. She's and nan had some brother. They had about 4 or 5 kids. And remember back then, like, that would have been World War II, like the 40s, 30s. You just reproduced because the population they were the baby boomers around there, and just before that, the Great Depression and all that. Like, I don't know, man. Sometimes we've got it pretty good. People will whinge about housing prices and the cost of a goddamn mango, and but I don't know. Sometimes I just think we should start from zero again. Sort out the men from the boys. Sort out the country. Sort out sometimes we're just so, I don't know, like, we do take things for granted. Times are tough, don't get me wrong. But like I say to my young bloke, if broccoli's $10 a kilo, don't buy it. Buy something else. Like, I cook up with onions, cabbage. I get what's on special. And when broccoli goes to $3.90 a kilo, grab it then. Grab a few chunks then. I freeze stuff. People go, I don't have the time, and I get it. I've been, like, working and taking my meals to work, and, it's just, I don't know. You just sometimes got to do what you got to do. Sorry, I used to take my meals to work. I don't much more. But, I don't know, like, yeah, this is orange juice in a glass, but it's just okay. I'll leave it at that because I'm rambling on with shit. But, well, I'm not actually. It's pretty cool stuff. But, yeah, shout out to, my great-granddad, mate. And Nan was also, my Nan was an army nurse. And I knew that. But she never spoke about it much. When the wounded Australian soldiers came over back here, they used to have makeshift hospitals in Queen's Park and Centennial Park and around there. Think about the hundreds and the hundreds of wounded lined up, diseases, infections, amputations, shell shock, PTSD, which didn't exist back then, but it does, stress, And you wonder why a lot of these returned servicemen just want to go and live somewhere quiet. Love each other, take care of each other, be kind to each other. This is just okay. I was expecting more. This, however, is just phenomenal. I shouldn't steal the show. I'll catch you at the next one.